what's her name? Cora Jeannie woman, I don't know. She had made a post about, you know, and me, of course. But I wanted to talk about.
Ooh, y'all, the internet streets is on fire. Okay, well, apparently, this week, we all seen the crash out from Brie, right? And then due to the crash out, I guess they're doing like some type of damage control. So they're opening all types of old wounds, right? And in the factors of them opening all types of old wounds, right? They decided to bring Sierra with child out here to go against the factors of Robert, but I don't understand what Robert got to do with the abuser, which is Jonelle.
I wanted to talk about the situation because seemingly everybody keeps bringing up my situation of what happened to me. What happened to me. Yes, they get nosy at that age. Why? Is they bored? Like, dude, once people get older, like, it's not all people. I can't say all people, but it's like they gotta be in everybody's business. And it seems like she in everybody's business. I don't know. I don't know the woman personally, and I can't say anything bad about her. But one thing I do know, she do like to speak my name on some stuff. And it's really unnecessary because I don't do nothing to nobody. I don't really interact with nobody. Y'all see, I don't be on.
Now, this caused all of this that's about to take place, baby. And if y'all think this is something, this is only the beginning.
Name, baby, I ain't never saying that dog name. I already said it before. I could say government names. I don't say channel names. I say government names because that's what the paperwork gonna say. Paperwork not gonna say your YouTube name. Paperwork gonna say your birth name. Nobody has ever seen these dolls. I know, right? You're never gonna see the dolls ever in your life. I hope your lawyer is all over this. Yes, she gets every screenshot that y'all send to me. She gets every video that y'all send to me. Every single one. Every single screenshot of people being in the comments, all the shout outs. She has it all. Has every single one. They got comfortable with your quietness. Indeed. But when I made that one post mentioning all their names, letting people know, hey y'all, this person has been bullying me, harassing me, all that, they got quiet for a couple of days. They got scared. Oh, they know my name. Don't get scared now. You want to be a bully? Be a bully. I just been seeing you ignore these people. I have. How many times people gonna keep ignoring? Thank y'all for the super chats in case I miss your name.
Now, I'm not gonna lie. Y'all wanna laugh with me? This took me out when I went on Harmony Live, y'all. This took me out.
My lawyer is about how I can show y'all pictures.
If you had a lawyer, your lawyer would tell you to shut your goddamn mouth.
See if that's okay, as long as I don't put it in a book.
Call the goddamn sheriff department.
So
You ain't got no goddamn lawyer and you out here doing all of this. He would have said, Briana Brochet, shut the shit up.
With all y'all pictures.
God damn it.
Y'all been doing it for 2 years. I've been quiet for 2 years.
Wait a goddamn minute. Who in the hell is this attorney that's allowing her to come on this internet and crash out and dox people?
Hey, Miss Mika Meek. Yes, I'm gonna keep talking. They want me to shut up so bad. That's why they come over here talking the most junk.
No, we don't want you to shut up, Briana. You have the right to speak whatever you want to speak on your platform.
I'm about to get loud. The same way Sherelle about to get loud for me. I'm about to get loud.
She said Sherelle about to get loud for her too.
As long as I can get away with it, the legal way, baby, your picture is coming out here. And I'm gonna show the world the legal way. Hey, this is not bullying. This is
okay, so you got Sherelle on your team to come against me?
This person has done this, this person has done that, this person has done this.
You got Sherelle on your team to come against me? That's what you saying?
Next to your, whatever your picture is.
Let me see what she gonna say. You got Sherelle to come against me. Is that what you saying, Briana Brochet?
My baby turtles, baby, I'm going to continue.
I've never called your baby turtles. I've never seen your babies.
What's the picture gonna do? Picture with a name.
Stick to the topic, Bookie butt. Stick to the topic.
What you mean? Cause these family. doing this to me for 2 years.
And then this happened.
You in any type of way, whether it was physical, mental, verbal?
Yes, he used to whip me with belts. He threw a plate in my face. He used to drag me across the carpet. He stoned me.
Like when I tell you the YouTube streets is on fire, they on fire.
Some money, but doing that shit for a fucking cash app or some money, that shit is corny. Like somebody needs, like, you don't got no role models or nothing. Like this shit is crazy. What's going on, Mr. Conda?
Hey, Red, let me tell you something. When I went and opened my phone and seen that shit, I knew what the play was. She was set up, because you remember how the line started? I want to mention this lady, Jeannie Carroll. I keep speaking on my name. That fucked up right then when she said Jeannie. They paid her to do that. Briana, Jeannie, and Nate put that battery in her back. She couldn't even look at the camera. And first she said it was her legs. Now it's her damn arm. Which one is it, Deshari?
Sometimes it's not. You got to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you're new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. All right, so Spirit is acknowledging it's multiple moving pieces. It's very juggling and jumbling. When I say she's crashing out, carrying energy, there's also this energy of her hiding behind her choices because higher intuitively, she knows it isn't right. And this has to do with more than one person. Spirit is acknowledging she's sweating like a sinner in church, filled with guilt, remorse, nerves, worry, confession, coming clean, apology, and integrity is needed. Spirit is also acknowledging that there's this energy of communicating that she does not have balance. There's this energy of her not being authentic. And that she's not being genuine, and that the heart chakra has imbalances and or delays due to some form of nastiness, clash, strife, resentment, grudge, argument, spite, and revenge. And Spirit says again that this is being communicated, that this is creating imbalances and or delays in her heart chakra, and this could be around passion for people, business, family, and or a relationship. She's not listening to her higher intuitive self, and she's not moving with authenticity or inauthenticity and genuinity. And so because of that, there's lipstick on a pig, there's lies, there's denial, there's trickery, there's frivolity, there's foolishness, requiring the collective to take a closer look. When it comes to her crashing out, Spirit is acknowledging that she needs to reach out and touch someone's hand. And when I say this, I mean this gently. The Spirit says it's time to get that checked, that mind. It's time, because you can play with the people, but you can't play with Spirit. And Spirit is acknowledging it's time. It's time. It feels like you've been through enough. It's time to surrender, lay your burdens down, focus on reconciliation, and truthful communication. And it'll revitalize the throat chakra and the solar plexus chakra, the fire and the ability to do what you want to do because you can. But it'll be more positive, okay? Sending her love and light. All right. Briana, upset, crashing out. Thank you. What's the energy? Okay, so Spirit is acknowledging the problem is water sign. So very emotional, filled with anxiety, depression. Spirit is even saying low self-esteem. There's this energy of smoke and mirrors, truth and lies, fact and fiction. She needs to clear, cancel, and release so that she can manifest the life that she does want. But she's riding out the waves of not using discernment. There's this energy.
I don't need y'all. I do not need the world forgiveness. I do not need y'all validation. That's what a narc needs, and that's what narcissists do every day. Come to y'all and beg and plead and talk about what happened when they was a kid, and this happened, and I had this, and I had that. And I don't come on here every day and say, y'all, when I was younger, I was raped. When I was younger, I was this. When I was younger, I was that. I don't get on here with no sob story every damn day. What happened, happened. I'm not living there. I'm not a fucking victim. I am a survivor. I am not coming on here every day talking about what happened to me. Y'all keep trying to live in the past and what happened to you and come on these sob stories about what happened to you. Be a damn adult. Be accountable. You did some shit. Be accountable. Don't be accountable to the internet. Be accountable with God at least. And then change behavior. Don't be accountable with God. Don't go to church and pretend like you in church and then you get out here and you do the same patterns of behavior. Change behavior is the only thing that counts. Y'all be so worried about what Briana doing, but Briana is doing what she needs to do. Briana has been quiet. Briana has been minding her business. Briana don't get on here and bully and say nothing to nobody. When y'all start talking about my kids, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you. You sent for me. But When you talk about my kids you sent for me, I don't care what nobody say. When you talk about my kids, you sent for me. You sent for me. Y'all been all up and down these YouTube streets posting, saying this, 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 saying this. Guess what? Brianna's not gonna keep talking about the past. The past no longer lives with Brianna. The past is the fucking past for a reason. That shit is dead to me. What happened last month, last year, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 6 years ago, whatever I lived through is dead to me. I dropped it. I forgave. I'm moving on. I don't need to sit up here with y'all and talk about the past every single day. I don't need to address what happened to me every single day. I don't need to live in my hurt. I need to live in my future. I need to live where I'm trying to go. I'm not trying to stay stuck. That's what's wrong with a lot of y'all. Y'all want to stay stuck in what happened and what she said and when this happened and when that. You keep talking about receipts from last year, 6 months ago, 2 years ago. No one gives a fuck. It's old. It's dead, baby. Bury it. It's my life. I did, I done, I lived, I made mistakes, I fucked up, I did. It is what it is. It is what it is.
All right, Spirit is acknowledging that she's talking about it like it's getting ready to happen tomorrow. She's gathering community too. She's trying to have some form of celebration. She's celebrating early, and she's celebrating teamwork and success and prosperity early. However, Spirit is acknowledging with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, there is going to be insecurity. There's going to be instability, fear, someone who is lazy, suspicious, lacks motivation, feels insecure, and neglects her responsibilities. She's going to end up losing money behind this situation. It's going to, I don't know why Spirit wants me to say lower her value, but there's also this energy of having imbalances in the heart chakra and also not having up healthy boundaries. Thank you, Spirit. This keeps her in bondage because, again, there's this energy of just deep diving on a low frequency. And so when you're vibrating in a low frequency, what does that create? That creates toxicity, addiction, depression, mental health issues, ego, secrecy, obsession, dependency, bondages. And then whatever you're doing in the dark is going to be exposed. And I don't think you want that kind of light on your situation. Thank you, Spirit, especially if you're not healthy mentally, physically, or spiritually to handle what is going to be presented in, say, a court of law. There is no good. I mean, I'm just telling you, it doesn't feel like it's going to work out for you. It feels like what's going to be brought up is how she is powerless, how she is hopeless. There could be some form of abuse and or violence, assault, finding it hard to let go, the power of negative thinking. And so Spirit is like, if I wouldn't do it, but you know what? I can't tell you what to do. You do what you want to do. Okay? You do what you want to do. You do what you got to do. Briana. Thank you. Yeah, see? Bad news in earthly matters, money problems, ignorance. Someone who does not appreciate you is in your energy field, sending her love and light. That was with the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Messing with her finances. This energy is messing with her finances, messing with her heart chakra, and messing with her foundation. To gain the whole world and lose your soul. It is crazy because the energy of money is just that. It is energy. And money flows like an ocean, like a currency. You understand that? Currency. Sometimes the tide rolls in and sometimes the tide rolls out. And if you're really lucky, you get a nice even flow. And Spirit is acknowledging halt and pause on her flow of prosperity. Thank you, Spirit. Because when you do wrong, when you put that negative energy out into the universe, it comes right back. And so you have to stop that if you choose. And if you don't, and you want to keep riding on this roller coaster because you feel like the grass is greener on this side, go right ahead. But know that you are feeling resistance, you are feeling obstacle, you are feeling delay because you are on the wrong side of the road. Sending her love and light. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does.
Freaking John L. once an abuser, always an abuser. But if he abused her when they were in a relationship, if by their own admission, their own saying, once an abuser, always an abuser, if he abused Sierra and they want to say it was so long ago, then that means that motherfucker is still a goddamn abuser, right?
She angry, huh?
Her own logic, right? Per their own logic. This is a disgusting ass man. Do you hear me? A disgusting man. He is disgusting. Disgusting. I hear y'all saying Sierra's on live now talking about this. I don't have access to Sierra. Sierra is she blocked all my pages, and even if she's talking about me, talking about her, I don't give a damn. She had the interview on my channel. This is an interview that I have on my channel, so it is my footage. So if she has attitude about it, that's on her.
Get these bitches off your back. These bitches reaching out to your daughter, got your daughter doing this fuck shit. Man, listen.
I just know that we all had cameras in our room. But that day I had asked him, I went up to him, Bree was on the couch, he was on the couch, and basically I went in there, shyly, I went in there. I was like, Dad, I want to ask you something. I firstly asked Briana, and she said, ask your dad. So I respected that, and I asked my dad. So I was like, Dad, can I go to the mall? This girl had invited me, and I wanted to go because I don't have friends like that. And her older sister, she's 28. And off the bat, he said no. Off the bat, from me saying 28. He gonna then say, that's still too young. I don't think that's an adult. And I was like, I asked why, because I need like a reason why can I go make friends.
Timestamp on that relationship. I've said that before. There's someone who feels like this relationship is going to go either him or her, that it's going to go to the altar, some, form of commitment, but there's rigged games here. Okay, the mother, the father coming together to form a child. The eyes, the windows to the soul are covered. The crown chakra is covered. So you're not thinking clearly. You're not seeing clearly. You're not speaking. The throat chakra is suppressed. Okay. Spirit said that y'all keep starting over and over, you and him, and that subconsciously you're trying to show yourself that you're a happy family, but there's a third party. And every time I read on her, every time I read on him, that is exactly what the cards say. The cards say that there's a third party. The cards always say that there's a large appetite, allegedly, energetically. Okay. Briana crashing out. What's her current energy? Okay. We do get the introvert in reverse. Extrovert, loneliness, no social life, no friends, amongst those you dislike, can't get alone time, withdrawn from society. And so I don't know why, but Spirit wants me to sing that song, Computer Love. Like you're all wrapped up into this computer love. Sending you love and light. All right. Briana, current energy. Oh, okay. There's this energy of her celebrating, having parties and gathering on the surface, right? Some type of happiness, maybe some type of party or engagement.
Hey y'all, it's your girl Tay with the T, and you know you're gonna get these sips from me. It's YouTube's favorite unicorn, baby. Let's definitely get into it. Well, listen, I came to bring you the heat for the street, okay? I came to bring you the heat for the street because apparently this week everybody's going to try, I guess, to gang up on Robert, because the fact is of it coming out that Briana is with an abuser, however YouTube chooses to take it in. But at the end of the day, friend, they're doing all type of damage control, right? And in the factors of their damage control, they're trying to make all type of plays, right? Not just any plays, lying plays, and more lying plays, right? So I guess they decide, well, if y'all going to talk about Ja, then we're going to talk about Robert, right? But if you came out here in defense of the factors of a woman, then why are you not defending the person that's putting or causing damage to that woman? Because the only thing that we were displaying was the things that that woman put out into the air for that man and said that he did to her. We don't live in her home. We are not her friends. So anything that she put out here on the internet is because she said it. So now that she wants to be in some happily ever after situation, I guess she wants the information that she put out here to disappear. But it doesn't happen that way, because there's people out here that's dealing with real domestic violence every day. And you don't just pick and choose when you want to put in and take out news, especially news to that level. But this is the same play she played with her husband, baby. But the difference in one situation, there's evidence in a situation of another person doing what it is that a person said that they did. There was never no evidence in the first situation. So it's kind of confusing to me. What do that man have to do with any of the people in this situation, baby, other than the factors of his child? We gonna have to get this together, because at the end of the day, y'all gonna have to find some new plays. Y'all want to blame Robert for everything. I cannot believe the lows that y'all people chose to go on the factors of having no morals. You ain't got to have no more. You can't have no morals to play a point or play a part like this. Because at the end of the day, this is some low shit. But you know, Tay gonna definitely keep you with the updates, and I'm going to school y'all to let y'all know, well, keep y'all up to date with this hot tea. Let me put it that way, baby. Anyway, this is your girl Tay with the tea, YouTube's favorite unicorn, baby. You know you gonna get them hot tips from me. And your girl Tay is what? Is out. La 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 lattes were a. La 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 lattes were a.